In this video presentation, we are going to discuss how to use DataTab, an online software, to represent different variables using a bar chart via a bar chart or in the form of a bar chart. So the variables are secondary school teacher. How influential was a secondary school teacher in your learning of mathematics? The environment. How influential was your parents' involvement, your math attitude, your interest in the subject, biological, or your genes, parents' profession, the importance that you put in the career? How influential were these variables in your learning of mathematics? And we are going to represent these variables using a bar chart. So we're supposed to go to the data spreadsheet. You can use your data spreadsheet, or you can use my data spreadsheet, which you can find in CI3QYBO. You go to classwork and you go to project activity and you go to grades, example of research project, and you can use my data to practice how to process data using online software to complete a research project. So we're looking for the variables starting from secondary school teacher. How influential was a secondary school teacher? Okay, so we did these variables already. Career. This is the values to calculate academic motivation. And here are the variables: secondary school teacher, home environment, parents' involvement, attitude, interest in subject, biology, parents, and importance in the career. So what you can do is to go back. Well, you need to click on the link, go back to where the link is. You click on the link, and then you click on statistics calculator, and you'll see a blank spreadsheet and your cases. You can type in your cases, secondary school teacher, copy and paste here. Then we're looking at home environment. As you can see, the software has not stated the level of measurement yet. It has not categorized. You have different level of measurements. You have metric, that's numerical, that's like whole numbers or decimals, discrete or continuous, that's metric, and you have ordinal and nominal, that's qualitative. So metric is quantitative or quantitative discrete or quantitative continuous, and ordinal and nominal, they are qualitative. Okay, ordinal, you've got a scale. Nominal, there is no difference in value between the categories. So for now, the program has not stated the level of measurement. It has not categorized. So let's continue. Parents' involvement, that's the other variable. How influential was parents' involvement in your learning of mathematics? That was the question. On a scale of 1 to 10, your attitude towards the subject, how influential you think this was on your learning of mathematics. Your interest in the subject, how influential you think that is in your learning of mathematics, your academic performance in the subject. The genes, does your genes have, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think? You know, what is your opinion on the level of influence of your genes in your learning of mathematics? On a scale of 1 to 10, how influential you think Your parents plays a part. Your parents' profession plays a part in your learning of mathematics. On a scale of 1 to 10, how you think the importance of maths to your career plays a role in your learning of the subject. These are the variables, and to get the data, they come in that very same order. There it is on a scale of 1 to 10. School, in teacher, home environment, parents' involvement, attitude, interest in subject, biology, and parents' profession, and importance in career. So we can basically copy. Let's see if I can copy more than one column. Let's see how the program will receive it, or do I have to column by column? So if I do more than one column, okay, it does more than one column. Okay, 10, 10, 9, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10. Let's just verify. 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10. Okay. So it does multiple columns at the same time. So you can just highlight all of these columns, Control C, and just one cell and just paste, and here you have all the columns. And as you can see, it has categorized it in metric. Metric because they are whole numbers. So with metric now, it will put all of them on a metric. And if you click all of them, the charts that this software offers you for metric, you can get a bar chart, you can get a histogram, and you can get box plots. Okay? So doing all of them in one attempt, you can get multiple. What it does for the bar chart, what it does, it averages the ratings for each variable, and it creates a bar chart with all the variables in one, but the level of the bar will be the average of each variable. So for secondary school, the average of all of these numbers is 7.03 compared to home environment. So that is very, very wise. So instead of creating a bar chart for each, like how we have it in the project, we can rethink and create one bar chart for all of these variables. Okay, so I think that would be a better idea to have a bar chart for each compared to having a bar chart for all of these factors that influence your learning of mathematics, in your opinion. From secondary school to importance in career. So I think I will opt for that opinion, for that form of presentation instead of a bar chart for each variable that summarizes everything in one chart. As you can see, home environment is most influential. So you can compare, you can use this to compare the between the variables, between the factors. You have a histogram that can be done because it's metric, and you've got box plots for each. So what you can do, you can just copy this, use your snipping tool to make a copy of this bar chart. And paste it here. and comment on all of these variables in one diagram. And for good measure, I would also recommend that you take the box plus also. And as you can see, it actually gives you a distribution of the scale, the ratings themselves, okay, for each variable. Okay, you can use that also and comment on it. So for example, as you can see, this will be that will be figure 11. Okay, figure 11. So you can say as depicted in figure 11, home environment was viewed as the most influential factor, all right, in learning of mathematics, followed by you can continue 2, 3, 4, 5, comments, and you can call this figure 12. You can see, for example, I've seen in figure 12, the majority of, for secondary school teacher, most of the majority of the respondents were on the highest end of the scale compared to parents' profession and importance career on the lower end of the scale. You can state that. Paraphrase it differently. As seen in figure 12, the majority of the respondents ratings between where? Between, for example, 5 and 10, compared to parents involved between 6 and 1, okay? Compared parents involvement. And you can continue commenting. So I would recommend to represent this data using that format instead of creating a bar chart for each variable.